Hi, this is KUngFUandroid, and today I am going to do a tutorial on my per floor elevator that's in my Let's Play world. Okay, I'm going to start with 2 pieces of obsidian with 2 pistons on it. I'm going to, on top of that, I'm going to put a 4 wide, 13 tall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rectangle. So I'm going to come back across, build back down. I'm going to fill the center with a different color different color clay block. Doesn't have to be clay, whatever color or whatever block you want. You know, it can't be obsidian and it can't be sand or gravel. Alright. And at the bottom, off of each side, 2 out, place an obsidian block. And put a piston on it facing the middle. And then up top, do the same thing vertically and horizontally to these corners with the pistons. Well, dang it. There we go. I'm getting her. You know, piston placement could be more like wood. I think wood placement's pretty good. How you do wood? Alright. Now we've got the basic structure for our piston ribbon tape. It's my spawner. I think. Yeah. Back to work. Okay, we're gonna put a repeater there, a repeater there. I think we'll use the red to represent this circle. Block there, block there, and then blocks here. We'll put redstone in all these spots, and then put a block on top of this one to cut that redstone so it'll go into the side of that block. And then the other side, we got to do the same thing. We got a repeater, and then block there, that block there, and then these blocks here in that shape. And then cover it in redstone, put a block on top to cut it. We got to go back and put redstone in here, and we did it there. Okay, good. I'm all the time forgetting that one. Up top, we got to do a similar circuit. Put a block on the side of that one. I believe it's there and there, 2 there, and 1 there, in that shape. And then repeater there and there, and then redstone in those locations. we're going to need a half slab. So let's go ahead and chuck that one, and we'll grab that half slab. Put that there, and put redstone there. Okay, over here, we're going to need to put a block on this side, just like the other side. 2 blocks there. 2 blocks there. And block there. And a half slab there. Repeater. Oops. Game lag. Repeater. And then redstone in all those spots. Now we're ready to do the vertical circuit up for the input. Okay, our input circuit's gonna be on the edge of that redstone right there. Alright. Input circuit's gonna start going up there to that half slab. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna put a repeater right here. 2 pieces of redstone. Get a redstone on that. And then staggering all the way up. Put half slabs. And with redstone on it. And then when you're done, should connect just like that, if you've done it right. Now, the way to test your circuit here is we'll put, see, we've already used that. Put a lever down here, turn it on, and that should light up every piece of redstone on this side. And it does. And then we'll do the same thing over here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I finished with this side. Or checking the circuit, everything is connected. Awesome. Yay. Now, let's see. See, I've done green. Let's go ahead and use what is it, quartz? I'm going to use quartz for the elevator shaft. Now, you guys can use whatever block you want. Just want to let you know. Now, I know this looks really ugly, but I want to make some contrast between all the different things on this piston elevator. So all the way up on both this side and the other side. I'll call this the front side just for just trying to give it, we could call it the A side and the B side, doesn't matter. Both the front and the back side go all the way from the top to the bottom and build up the elevator shaft. I'll be right back. Let's go ahead and set our floors. For the first floor, we're going to put the cayenne wool, and this I should have said this first, but your first floor is going to be the 4th block above your bottom layer. Okay. 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 Sorry. Messing around. I don't know. Alright. First floor is just above your bottom piston. Second floor is the 4th row up. third floor is the fourth row up from the second floor. And that leaves you two blocks for the third floor. Alright, now for buttons. We need a button. I'll go ahead and replace this one. Okay, there is no up button. There is only a down button on the third floor. Duh, right? Second floor, we have a down and an up button. First floor, all we have is an up button. Okay, I'm going to do this side over here. Okay, now we've set the buttons. Let's go ahead. I said that a little weird. Let's go ahead and do the circuitry for it. Behind that button, there's going to be redstone. Okay, and then we're going to do that all the way down. Button, redstone, and then there's no button. So let's go over here. There's no button up here, but there is right there. So behind there, redstone, and then there's a button right here behind there, redstone. Okay, and that's this side. The down circuit will make brown, and wherever you put a half slab, put a block in front of it. Okay, so I got redstone. We're going to put a repeater facing the middle over to here, and then we're going to break that block because the repeater's going to go through this block and hit that piece of redstone. So on that half slab, we're going to put a brown block, put a repeater. Repeater's going to go into this block. Going to place some redstone. Then we're going to place a block on that half slab. I feel like I'm slurring my words. And then we're going to place a repeater, and it's going to go into that redstone, which is this button over here. So on that half slab, we're going to place a brown block and face the repeater in the middle, and it's going to point towards that redstone. Then down here, we're going to place a block, place that repeater, and it's going to go into this block, or through that block into that redstone. And then we're going to place a brown block over here. It's a little bit repetitive, but I don't think it's really clear. I think I need to run through it all the way down, because once we get to the bottom here, then we get into a situation. It's a situation. That goes through to that piece of redstone, and put a block there. It goes through to that piece of redstone. So we're going to put a block here. And now we're getting into some stuff. Look at that. What are we going to do now? Well, that's why I did this over here. So I can see, because this gets tricky. I don't put that block there. I put a repeater there. Because I don't put that block there, I put a block here and a repeater here. Now, the floor level is right here, and I'll just build her out. So that puts the repeater going into the floor. Above it, it's going to be the wall, so you're not going to see it, right? And so from there, we will continue the out circuit down. And we'll put a piece of redstone there, and we'll put, and just to run it out, we'll put, now that's the button circuit, the brown, coming all the way down and out. So when we hit the button, let's go ahead and hit the button. You see it lit up. Let's go ahead and get a note block out. It's easy to, that's an easy way to tell. What's that sound like? There we go. So if we hit the button, oh, woo, lag spike. Hear that? Any of the buttons on this side, oops, I didn't wait for the, see? Any of the buttons on this side will go out that end. Now we'll do the exact same thing over here. I'll be right back. Alright, I've done the down the button path, the button circuit. There we go. All the way down from on both sides. Okay, now we're going to build the clock. And the clock is going to come off of this button line here. We're going to put a piece of redstone, 2 repeaters, and then 1 repeater facing into the side of the second one. I'm going to put redstone here, and this is going to be a 1-tick pulse generator, just like that. I'm going to put a piece of redstone here and a repeater there. That is going to be our first tick into the elevator. Then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more repeaters, and that's going to be our second tick into the elevator. Then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 5, and redstone in those locations, and that's going to be our third tick. And then we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down to there. Came out a little different than I thought it would. But that's going to be our fourth tick into our elevator. Let's go ahead and break out that block. And then let's run up to the opposite corner and break out this block. Okay, we just built that clock. Let's see. What did I do different? Okay. No biggie. Okay, we just built this clock, so it's for this side. Let's go ahead and hit one of these buttons. And it worked. Let's start swapping out. I put a glass pane right there. Let's swap out these 3 blocks for iron rails. And we can swap out this block for a glass pane right here. Let's go ahead and hit the button. And see it cycled 4 more times. Let's replace these with iron panes. Or iron bars, sorry. Replace these 3 with iron bars. Hit your button. Replace these 3 with iron bars. Hit your button. Let's do it again. Jeez, how many blocks are in this tape? Okay, one more time. Let's see. I guess we're going to do it another time. And bam. Let's go up. Okay, we're going to replace this block above us with a glass pane. See, the glass panes connect to the blocks. That makes them solid. But when the iron bars go past them, they disconnect. Let me hit the up button, we'll look. See, they disconnect. Now that's reconnected, now you can walk on it. Alright, now this clock over here, go ahead and duplicate it over here like I've already done. And then you can hit your down button. And we'll go down. Nice. We'll run around to the other side. We got to put our glass panes on the back side if you want to use the back side. And then skinning it out is nothing more than wrapping it in the floor, leaving that gap right there so that you don't interfere with that repeater, and putting a wall on it. You can go right next to it all the way up to the roof above the 3rd floor on both sides. So that's it for this tutorial. And just a second. This tutorial was brought to you by Taco Game. There goes my throat. This tutorial was brought to you by Taco Gaming. She had a request. That person had a request, and I thought I'd go ahead and do it. This is 1.62, so you know everything broke, and all my old tutorials are gone. So I think on the weekends I'm going to do tutorials on different stuffs. Next, a little bit of a spoiler alert. Look at my portcullis. Nice. Look. 1.62 triple piston extender stackable. Impossible, you might say. Not with this little bit of circuitry. Oh yeah. Kung Fu out.